Hello and what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. And today we're checking out a new knife from Kizer. It is September 25 drop here, and this is the Trestle, right? I believe that is the best pronunciation right there. This one, of course, is going to be your boy ASO, right? An ASO design. We got almost 3 inches, but not quite. 2.89 inches on the blade. 14C 28N steel on the blade with a satin finish. Everyone's favorite steel these days. But wait a second, we got titanium on the handle with micarta, and it's going to be a traditional slip joint. What? Let's go ahead and take a look at this. I'm already intrigued. I got to find out what this is all about. Here we go. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's see what we got here. We got the knife right there. Bam. Then we got some of the usual stuff. We got the Kizer paperwork, wiping cloth, sticker, and believe it or not, they gave you some additional hardware on the box. That's also pretty appreciated. It's nice to have it and not need it, then need it and not have them. So there you go. That's the Kizer way right there. Now let's go ahead and check this out. Let's see what this is all about. The Trestl, right? And hopefully I'm saying that right, but here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We said titanium on here. Already that adds a lot of value to it, right? Titanium on the bolster, titanium back here, right? Obviously, I'm assuming the back spring part is gonna be some sort of steel. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. We got steel on the back spring, but everything else is titanium, even from the bolster, even going all the way around. These are micarta inlays, obviously. Lanyard solution back there, very tastefully done for my lanyard people. Then we have a nail nick here, and yeah, let's just go ahead and get to it. If you're ready, I'm ready. Boom. Okay, well, smooth, nice, really the hardest spool in the world. Okay, so kind of smooth there. I do like the sound though. Listen to that. Bam. Bam. Okay, some quick acoustics. Definitely has a very unique sound to it, right? Some steps are a little bit quieter than others. I want to say the half stop, it's not necessarily a 90 degree, more like 110 degrees, right? Without getting my protractor out here. This part is a little bit quiet. The close is also a little bit quiet. Right, quiet, and then a little bit snappy on the full open. Right, half stop, full stop. Full stop is a little bit louder, a little bit on the quiet side. Right, some people like the shouty slip joints, right, with a good walk and talk, if you would. This one is a little bit on the quiet side. But what do we have here as far as geometry? We have a beautiful satin finish, 14C 28N, like we said earlier. This one looks like what are we calling this? A clip point blade, right? Definitely looks that way to me. Got some belly right there. It is almost a full flat grind. Got the Kizer logo there, ASO design, and yeah, Trestl and the steel. I mean, think of ASO as the guy who brought you the very iconic drop bear. He also has other models like the Infinity, the I want to say Nice Guy, right, and a few others. So definitely a very popular designer within Kizer. And I want to tell you, man, this is a very tastefully done slip joint here. Now, dare I say it? I'm going to say it. Should I say it? I think I'm going to say it. This is going to be a huge rival to other slip joint makers. Especially the one that comes to mind is, you know, something premium like a Jack Wolf knife. Because most of his knives have titanium and, you know, premium handle steels and also premium blade steel as well. Which there are different versions to this knife. For sure, there is a more premium steel available. Future me put that on the screen. There are other handle options available as well that you can choose from, but for the everyday, the one you don't mind getting dirty and getting your hand sweats on and all that stuff, right? Good old micarta is going to age pretty good here over time. Let me set it down here so you guys can take a better look there. We got a good plunge grind situation right there. We have a little bit of jimping also here at the bottom as well. They put jimping up here. Nice little attention to detail. Digging that. So I mean, there's a lot of thought put into this one. I typically carry a slip joint most times as a secondary to a primary modern locking folder, and you know, I've been enjoying slip joints more and more in my EDC journey here as of the last year and a half or so. So there you go. It's very smooth though, I gotta tell you that. So for what it's worth, what it may be lacking on the loudness department does make up for it, just being very smooth. The pull is gonna be like a, I don't know, like a 3 out of 10, right? It's not necessarily the strongest pull ever. So like a 3 out of 10, right? Same thing with the close. And then, you know, obviously it's a non-locking knife, but it takes quite a lot of pressure to even undo the full stop. So obviously you have to be an idiot and want to fold it on yourself. So definitely don't do that. But So far, so good. I'm absolutely digging what I'm seeing here. Let's get you some measurements here. We got some size comparisons. Obviously, we gotta see what this blade is capable of doing here. We got under 7 inches. We're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, just a hair over 6.5. We got like 6.6, 6.65, right? Somewhere around that ballpark. We do have under 3 inches on the blade. The box says 2.89, but the cutting path is 2.5, right? 2.5 on the dot. On the edge, handle is going to be, let me readjust here, a little bit under 3 3/4, so like 3.6, right? 3.65 or so, right? Somewhere in that vicinity. Now let's do some size comparisons here, shall we? We got a few models from Kizer. They just released here in September. We got the Raze, and this is a Mark Perez design, looking the best right there. Check that out. There's a gorgeous knife. And this one is the Bulli, right? An old-show design. Also looking pretty good with a dual ground, right? Got titanium and carbon fiber on both of these. These are the more premium releases of September 2025. They're a little bit larger. EDC nice, as you can see. And on the budget end of things, right, at least that I know of so far, right? Check out the Seagull. The Seagull looks really nice. Absolutely like it there quite a bit, if you ask me. I was not expecting it to have a hollow ground, and it does, and absolutely looks the best. And also recently released here, right, on a variant of the mini Bulldog, right? Check it out. Also an old-show design with the crystallized dual tone titanium handles, S45VN. I mean, Kizer is on a roll this year. They're really pushing out banger after banger. If you like the premium knives, they got it. If you like the budget, affordable knives, they also got those. They got everything on the spectrum. Whatever you're shopping at, they got you covered, no doubt about it. And all these are going to be linked down below, by the way, if you guys want to check prices, availability, and variants. Let's do a few more of the typical ones here on the channel to give you some perspective. There's the MSI from Microtech. Here's the stitch. Both are going to be a little bit larger, obviously. Both rocking Lex custom scales. It's linked below if you guys want to check them out. They completely changed the knife. They're both titanium. Love the milling on them. And I've been really carrying these a ton here. Not just size comparison knives, but also some of my favorite, you know, bigger folders in my collection. And keeping it in America here, we got the PM2 and we got the Para 3. Take a look at those two right there. By the way, I'm looking for aftermarket scales for both PM2 and Para 3. Let me know in the comments what are the go-to brands, right, that make the best titanium milled. I want some milling to them, right? Best titanium milled aftermarket scales for PM2 and Para 3. Let me know, share some of that wisdom down below with me. I really appreciate it. And last but not least, we got the Demko AD 20.5. Here is the Kunwu Chad, right? These are some of my favorite premium folders right here. You can see they're going to be a little bit longer, right, size-wise, but again, links to all these down below if you guys want to check them out. And I do have content on every single one of these knives here on the channel. If you want to type Miguel EDC on the YouTube search box, you'll find those videos right away. But of course, you already know what time it is. Time to get scientific here with the Trestl. And again, the 14C 28N steel on this one. Got some paper, got some cardboard. Let's get the nail test here, scientific nail test. Okay, that feels good. 5x zoom for some extra scientific points. Here we go. There we go. Bam. All right, so let's get some full slices here, shall we? Bam. Boom. Bada bing. Bada boom. Yeah, needless to say, guys, it's going to cut paper, right? No surprises there. I got a single wall piece of cardboard cutting at a diagonal angle for better performance. It's going to look something like this. Here we go. Bam. And I'm fighting for leverage here. But let's keep turning it around here. Bam. And one more. I want to say, even though that is a single wall piece of cardboard, it is a little bit on the thicker side. So again, flat grind doing the work. You guys rate that factory edge on a scale from 1 through 10, 10 being the sharpest. Right, you all let me know in the comments. Well, there you guys have it. That is the new Kizer Trestle here, making a debut in the channel, a September 2025 drop Azo design. This one's the more budget affordable version. There are other premium versions available as well, so definitely check those out. I'll have this one linked down below, just like every other knife you saw in this video, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this one. What do you like about it? What do you love about it? Is there anything you dislike about it? Let me know. Let's hang out in the comment section down below. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Either this one or this one. Peace.